Welcome back to the latest episode of the Laura and Becky Show. So you guys know the story. We were radio presenters. We got the boot brutally. And then we flew off to Mallorca with no money, but had plenty of pale rosé and basically decided to start this podcast.
We are sponsored by East Midlands Airport Red Brick Estate Agents and the Casa Hotel Group, which is quite apt.
Isn't it just?
For where we are sat right now.
Yes, because we are not in the studio today, guys. We are in the Casa Hotel. And can we just describe where we are right now? Because we're having a moment, aren't we?
Yeah, we're in the posh room, aren't we? We got the posh room, kids.
Yeah, I mean, is there a penthouse here? Would we say that we're in the penthouse?
I mean, look, we're top floor. What number is it? 4?
Don't tell everyone.
Oh, no one's going to come.
So we might get a knock later on. In fact, yeah, let's tell them.
No, for God's sake, no.
We're in room 434,
No, we're
guys.
not. We're not. No, we're not. And we won't answer the door, so bugger off, you pervs.
I might. Laura won't. I might.
This room, though, is so... Actually, no, this room is awful. No one wants to come in, especially you men.
Terrible. It's pokey. It's so pokey. Yeah, I've never seen a more pokier room.
It's actually not. It's that room you walk into. You know when you open a hotel room door and you're a bit like, oh, what's it going to be like? This one you would walk into, you'd be like, oh my goodness.
Damn. So we have got, I think we've got the biggest TV I've ever seen.
The TV's big, the bed's big. In fact, it's very spacious. There's lots of room. The bathroom's lovely. The closet is enormous. But we've got a terrace, guys.
And what's on that terrace, Law?
A hot tub.
And it's a bloody big one as well. So after this podcast...
we're diving in.
Yeah, I mean, we've already cracked open the rosé, Whispering Angel, haven't we?
Yeah, a little bit of a special occasion for us. It's coming up to our first birthday. In fact, do we even need an excuse? What am I talking about?
No,
we just cracked open.
It's just a normal
Angel.
day.
Yeah, it's just a normal day. We've actually had a cocktail downstairs already, just to warm us up, just to get the party started.
Yeah, get us in the mood, and we are in the mood. So we are going to be in that hot tub after this podcast with our Whispering Angel, and then what are we going to do later, which we're so excited
about?
We're
going to watch episode 1 of the Kardashians.
This is literally like our dream night. Yeah, I feel like for any girl, this is an elite evening.
Actually, if you are a local listener, so if you're Chesney based and you're driving past
don't call
Tesco,
it Chesney. I can't bear it being called Chesney.
You can beep beep and we'll hear you from the terrace. If you look up to Casa, right?
Yes.
Top left hand corner, you'll see us.
Penthouse.
Look to the skies, guys.
Well, you'll probably see us like literally hanging off the balcony later, drunk in our bikinis. So just look out for us, guys.
When you walk into this hotel, it smells delightful.
It does.
They must pump something in the air.
It actually reminds me of a hotel in Dubai, because in Dubai they all smell incredible. Like it's all about the scent there, and it's very a similar vibe.
I mean,
here.
we love this hotel. The bar downstairs, which is where we're having. Oh, should we say that? What if people crash?
Do you know what? Let's have some crashes.
Downstairs is where we're having our first birthday party. Actually, if you want to crash, come crash.
Yeah, but I have to say, if you want an official invite, because we have got people on the door, big burly doormen on the door who will throw people out, okay?
Oh, yes,
I mean, they're the biggest you've ever seen.
Really big.
Muscles basically bursting out of their shirts, okay? And they know Kung Fu as well.
Hulk. But bigger.
But if you do want to come along, you need to join our little feral group, okay? And I think there's been some confusion, hasn't there, over how to join this?
Right.
Do you remember Mr. Mattress emailed us?
Yes.
He's like, what do I do? How do I sign up?
It's so easy. There's a link in the description. Wherever you listen to this, Spotify, Apple, whatever, look in the description where we're saying what's on this podcast today. There's a link. Click that, takes you to Acast, and you just join. It's not a subscription. You join.
Yeah.
It's £3 or £3.50. Choose what you like. That's a month, by the way. That's an out.
Yeah, it's literally a place for coffee.
Yeah, it's not like a contract. You know, you can leave if you want to. You won't, though.
Exactly. But also, you're going to love it. Like, you get extra episodes. So the stuff that we can't or don't talk about on this podcast, that is what you get on these extra episodes. It's the proper juicy naughty stuff.
Plus no ads, plus an invite to our birthday party. Plus, if you want to stay here at Casa, and believe me, you do, we've got a discount code for a room and breakfast, and it's it's a banging discount.
It is a really good discount.
Yeah.
Also, as well, we're going to put lots of things on our Insta, aren't we? At the Laura and Becky Show, showing off the room, showing us in the hot tub, all those kind of
I mean, who doesn't
tonight.
want to see us in a hot tub? I mean, people will be rushing to Instagram. I think it might crash because they, of course, they want to see
break
that.
the internet tonight, guys.
So thank you very much to Casa for putting us up.
Yes, we are so looking forward to our night tonight. Do we have an email?
We do from
Emmy and Leah.
Yes, right. Okay, right. So
we did write this down, guys, but we just couldn't remember.
Our summer of fun list. Okay, now we have got things on there that we have put on there, and really only me or thee can put things on there. No one else can.
So far, let's go through it again. We've got Picante, iced vanilla latte, sweet cream foam, Uno, giant beef hula hoops, and
Lonio, Summer of Love.
Lonio, Summer of Love.
Okay, so that's it. So all those things you need to get hold of, okay, to start the Summer of Fun. We've launched the Summer of Fun. It started on Monday.
It's happening right here, guys. It's now.
Yeah,
now is the Summer of Fun.
You're late. It started on Monday. Okay, you're late to the Summer of Fun. So people are now emailing in saying, oh, okay, what about this on the Summer of Fun? Mr. Mattress yesterday wanted to put a watermelon on the Summer of Fun.
Yeah.
I'm not so into that. You were on the edge.
I was a bit 50-50 with that. I do like a watermelon.
Yeah. He has since emailed back, not very happy with me, but you know, that's how this is going to rock and roll. All right.
Okay.
All right.
We get the final say, Mr. Mattress.
We've had the lovely Emma and Emmy.
You've had too much Whispering Angel, love. You've been in Bar too long.
Hang on, let me just find the message that we've had. Now, we love these two. They are the little ferals. Well, they've just joined. They put a great reel on, by the way. Actually, if you want to know how to become a little feral, go to Emmy and Leah's Instagram because they explain it better than us.
Honestly, we watched this and we were like, okay, why didn't we do a reel like this? So thank you, guys. They're big supporters of ours, aren't they? They're lovely girls.
Ace. They are ace. Anyway, they have put a bid in for something to go on the Summer of Fun.
Okay.
I'm going to you haven't read it yet.
I haven't seen this. I'm hearing it for the first time.
Summer of Fun entry. Okay. So Leah and Em would like to add magical mystery tours to the Summer of Fun.
I'm sorry, what?
Right, there we go. Straight away, I knew it.
What is that?
Right, here we go. The concept. I can't wait to watch your face as I read this.
What the
hell?
The
concept is to fill your tank with petrol. That's not a euphemism.
Okay,
whatever
so
it's called.
Fill up with petrol, yeah.
You give yourself a time for travel. 1 hour, 2 hour, whatever. You create a playlist for said time.
Right.
Okay? You get in the car, and each time you get to a junction or something that needs direction, you decide with a flip of a coin, left is heads, right is tails. Wherever you end up, you spend the day.
But you might end up somewhere really crap.
Well, that's the magical mystery tour, isn't it?
Oh, God.
Wait, I haven't finished yet. You can take a picnic if you want, but it's even better getting a drink in a local bar or cafe or something.
Well, yeah, I'm up for that, yeah.
If you have a weekend, book a B&B when you get there or just come back that night. Right, straight away I'm thinking if I end up in Cleethorpes, I ain't staying the night. I'm turning around going back.
Well, this is the problem, isn't it?
Right,
You
first
don't know
of all,
where you're going to go.
thank you very much for the entry.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for the effort that's gone into that. I'm not convinced on this, I'm going to be honest.
Do you know what it is?
What?
First of all, filling up your tank. I mean, do you know how much it is to fill up I never fill up a tank.
Yeah,
I put a tenner in.
Yeah,
See
you
how
need to
far I get.
remortgage at the moment, gals, to fill up your tank.
Right. Secondly, who'd you go with? Because if I did this with my husband, we'd argue within the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
If we went, we'd probably
we'd be
get a
all
bit
right, but
bored.
if we got somewhere, if it went somewhere rubbish, then that's where it would all go horribly wrong.
Also, as well, there is the danger here that you just end up going round in a circle.
Yeah, I used to do something like this when I was a kid, right? So my mum and dad would sometimes say they'd take us for a drive. I don't really know why we were going for a drive, but we got put in the back. They'd be like,
right.
Let's go out for a drive. So we used to get quite excited by these drives, but we used to do this. So we used to say to my mum and dad, we'd be like, turn left, turn right. So this literally...
You've had a magical mystery tour already.
I've been there, I've done it.
Why would they do that?
But I was like 6 years old. Well, this was back in the day when there wasn't much going on, wasn't there? I mean, literally, it was a different time. But... can't you just pick somewhere really nice to go, then fill up the tank and just go there?
Well, there is that.
What about,
there is that.
Because then you're guaranteed to go somewhere nice.
Listen, no, it's not It's not mystery and it's not magical, babe. This is
I'm not very good with like surprises or mystery. That I like to know what's going on.
Yeah.
It shocks me a bit. If I get a surprise, it shocks me.
Guess what?
We're not doing one, are we?
There's a van downstairs. I've organised a magical mystery tour.
No way, I'm getting in that hot
Surprise.
tub tonight. there's nothing that's going to stop me getting in that hot tub.
Like, no.
I've got my bikini ready.
Do you know what? I love the fact that they've thought about it, they've taken the time. Like, we really appreciate that.
But what's our verdict?
No.
It's a no.
We love you both.
We do love you guys,
dearly.
but it's a no. But listen, if you go on a magical mystery tour, whatever you call
let us know.
Let us know how you get on. Let us know where you end up, please. I mean, that'd be great.
Hopefully it's not somewhere like
Cleethorpes, yeah. We don't like Cleethorpes.
Big up Cleethorpes.
We need to talk about as well what happened before we checked into Casa this evening.
My God.
So we came separately. I was here and you texted me when you arrived in the car park. You went, come down, babe. I'm about to go live on LBC. I was like, I'm sorry, what? But I didn't actually ask too many questions. I literally,
you're like, can I listen?
I ran downstairs, I got in the lift, and I literally came straight to your car, sat in the car with you as you were on hold, waiting to go live on LBC.
Well, the thing is, they were talking about something that I'd watched earlier on today that grinded my gears. And I thought, do you know what? Just for a laugh.
Tell us what it was, because actually this is quite interesting.
Okay, so there's this guy called Mizzy, Mizzy, on TikTok. Okay, and he goes around doing these awful, very unfunny pranks on people. So the one that really got me, I mean, he runs into people's houses and sits down, and it doesn't matter whose house it is. He'll like ride a bike through like shops. He'll just do like really awful things. But the one thing that got me was this lovely old lady sat on a bench. He walked up, said, "Oh, that's a lovely dog," and then grabbed it and ran off. And you could hear her go, "Please don't run off with my dog." And this poor dog that he was kind of had it almost around its neck almost as he was running, because the dog was like falling down. And I just thought, nah. And I saw him on...
It is awful.
It's horrific. And I saw him on Piers Morgan. And as I watched it, I was like, this guy's such an idiot. So I showed grace.
Also, he had a bit of an attitude on there. It wasn't like he was like, oh, I just do it for fun. He had a real attitude, didn't he?
And obviously he gets millions of views because there are other idiots in the world, and it makes him money. So he's making money off of making people's lives absolute hell. And anyone that owns a dog or a pet, if someone ran off with it,
it's like your worst nightmare.
It's awful. So anyway, I showed Grace and I was like, do you know who this guy is? And she's like, no. So anyway, that happened. And then as I was driving here, I put LBC on because I do like my talk radio. And they were talking about him. And I thought, I'm going to ring up. So I rang. Bloody got straight through. I was like, oh, hello. Hello. He went, who's this? I went, it's Laura. He went, where from? I went, Chesterfield. He went, is that a town? I went, yeah, just about.
I love how nobody knows where Chesterfield is. By
I went, can you say Derbyshire? It sounds a bit posh. I went, no, we'll go Chesterfield. I was like, damn it.
You said the Peak District.
Yeah, I should have, shouldn't I? In a posh house in the Peak District. Anyway, he went, what do you want to say? I thought, oh God.
What do I want to say?
I was like, well, look, I just want to talk about the fact he nicked a dog. So that's what got me. And I want to talk about like pet owners, and I want to talk about the fact that my daughter didn't know who he was. So it's not all young people that are idiots. So anyway, that's all I said, because I panicked. And I just went quiet, and he went, okay, Laura, we're going to put you on after the break. I was like, oh God.
And then cue me going and sitting in Laura's car. I was like, how long have we got till you're on?
Yeah.
She's like, I don't know. But then we were having a conversation as you were live on the radio, and he came to you and went, hello, Laura. And you were like, oh, got it, I'm on. Because we were literally sat there chatting.
You said, please say, hiya, long-time listener, first-time caller, right?
Yes.
That's what they all say.
If anyone listens to LBC, you know that people say, morning, Tom. It's I'm a first-time caller. Yeah, long-time listener, first-time caller. So I was like, you have to say that.
So I panicked. He was like, hello, Laura. I was like, hi, Tom. First of all, I didn't even know his name. I had to look it up. Didn't know who I was going to talk to. I went, first time caller here, so I'm a bit nervous. I actually wasn't nervous. I've been on the radio many a time.
Do a podcast,
I should have said that.
Yeah. Hi, Tom. We're about to go and record a podcast.
It's Laura from the Laura and Becky Show. Don't know if you know it. If you don't, I'll send you a link.
And do you know what? I wish you had hammed it up a bit more and just been a bit of a plonker on there.
But you know when? So I started talking, almost convincing myself I knew what I was talking about. So I started off with the whole, it's disgusting. I saw him on TV. If he'd nicked my dog, my soul would have left my body, and I'd have done more than accept. I wanted to have punched his lights up. I thought, I can't say that. But he kind of almost insinuated that, so that was fine. And and then the funniest bit, I was like, you know, he like went monetized on TikTok. I'm monetized on TikTok, Tom.
And you went, and I'm 46
And I'm
years
46, anyone can do it, Tom. My capsule wardrobe, you want to have a look.
old. You should have given yourself a little plug
God,
on
embarrassing. But actually, then as I started talking, I thought, Laura, you're making a really good point here. Because I was like, you have to give your ID to get it monetized. So if you don't ban him, fine. But they will know what his name is.
They have his details, don't they?
Yeah. So let him put his videos on, but don't let him get paid. And I was like, oh, actually, yeah.
Oh, good point.
Do you know what?
Are you now going to be phoning up LBC every
Mate,
day?
I'm going to be like, hiya, Tom.
Yeah.
Second
It's
time
me.
caller.
It's me again,
Laura.
100th time caller, Tom. You'll know now, ringing every day. It's me again. You'll get barred. Do you remember when we used to be on the radio? Do you know? Well, actually, I was going to say, don't know if we can say it. We're going to say it. There used to be this thing, right? When you were doing a competition, you would have to bar certain people because some people would ring up constantly for competitions and the same people would win prizes every single time. And there was a name in the industry for them. I mean, listen, this was before things were a little bit PC, but I'm going to say it.
Yes.
They were known as prize pigs.
Oh.
Yeah, and sometimes you'd have them... their names on the wall. It'd be like a prize pig list, and it would be like Sharon from Chapeltown.
Oh my God.
Deborah from Sheffield.
Yeah, they always won.
Yeah, so this was before, like before it was regulated and stuff. So obviously now there's like rules and you can't just pick someone at random and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, you would have these prize pigs on the wall. You're going to become a prize pig on LBC.
Do you know what though? Well, you were on Kiss Breakfast. In fact, you were like, oh, mate, I'm going to be on Kiss Breakfast in a bit.
This was a few months ago on the school run. So me and Lily were travelling to school and Lily was listening. I think they ring in and say what's happening with their day. Lily was like, Mum, let's ring. So I thought, oh, okay, same as you. Didn't think we'd get through. Straight away got through. And it's those two, isn't it? From Diversity.
That's so funny.
Who were on Kiss Breakfast. So we went through, but then Lily was late for school because she was like, we were there on hold. I heard the school bell go, but I was like, no, we're going to go on Kiss Breakfast.
Hang on.
Yeah. I'll tell your teacher we've just been on the radio.
We're on Kiss FM. I tell you what though, considering we've been on the radio, it's still it's a bit of like, oh, I'm going to be on the radio.
It's quite exciting.
Isn't it?
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I got through to Sarah Cox once on Radio 1.
Oh my God.
This was about 7 years ago. I was so nervous because I love Sarah Cox.
I love her. Right. I'm thinking what we need to do is see how many times we can get on the radio. Shall we do it?
Become prize pigs.
Shall we?
Yes.
Right, so why don't we try and get on? Just Sarah, she does a show, doesn't she? 5 till 7 on Radio 2.
Yeah.
Why don't we try and get on?
She's our next victim.
Let's try and get on for like either a quiz. Let's try.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, so
challenge.
Sarah Cox, Radio 2.
She's the next one we're going for.
Yeah.
I reckon we'll do it,
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Right.
Challenge accepted.
Let's do it. Right. What's going on in the world? Oh, Tina Turner.
This was so sad last night. I had about 5 people text me at the same time going, Tina's dead.
Yeah.
And at first, because nobody put Tina Turner, I thought, oh Christ, is it Auntie Tina or like someone's family member? No, Tina Turner. So sad.
Yeah, so sad. She was very poorly, I think. But she was bloody brilliant, wasn't she?
She was simply the best, mate.
Oh dear.
Simply
You did
a love. We had to go there. I've just read a really random story though about Tina Turner, which I didn't know, and it's really made me chuckle, right? So apparently on Instagram, Tina Turner only followed like 6 people, right? Like a lot of these celebs do. And one of them is really random. See if you can guess like who it might be. Have a stab in the dark. Who might Tina Turner follow on Instagram?
Jay-Z. Are they singers?
It's a singer, all right, but it ain't Beyonce or Jay-Z.
Is it like Show Me the Way to Amarillo?
B.A.K.
No.
Can't remember his name.
Tony.
Not Hadley.
No,
He's from Spandau Ballet, isn't
it? Is it a man or a woman?
It's a woman. I'll tell you. No, it's Cheryl Cole. Right? Now, apparently, so I read a bit more into this. Apparently, Tina Turner had never, ever met Cheryl Cole. They'd never met each other, never come into contact. But apparently, Tina Turner was a bit obsessed with Cheryl Cole and a bit obsessed with her life. So I used to follow her on Instagram to see what was going on, but she'd never met her.
How weird.
Isn't it? And why isn't Cheryl Cole piped up about this and been like, guys, Tina Turner only follows 6 people. I am one of those people.
Who are the other 5 people? Do you know?
I don't know.
Oh my God, how weird.
Isn't it? So there you go. A little fact about Tina Turner and R.I.P.
Yeah, absolutely. Mate.
I don't know what this mate is today.
You will never.
I'm just going to have a little sip of
you
Whispering
could
Angel.
not
Hang on.
make this up if you tried. Go on, girl. You have a glug.
Okay, I'm ready.
So this morning, we had to be somewhere. I was in a bit of a rush. The dog needed to go out for a pee and a poo. Now at the moment, I don't let the dog pee and the poo in my garden because I'm trying to get my grass nice and green, and our wee kills it.
So where does she go?
So there's a grass verge up the top of our road. Turn right, lovely long grass verge. And what's great is on this grass verge, it's a poo bin.
Oh,
Dog poo
perfect.
bin.
Perfect.
Right. You know when you go to a clothes bin and you have to pull the lever down, put your bag in, then close it, and it's like that lever, isn't it? So basically no one can go in and nick the clothes. Yeah. That's what most dog poo bins have got. The lid, you pull it up, you pop your bin in, you push it down, okay? So you can't get into the
Can't
bin.
steal poos.
Yeah, I don't know why anyone would do
I know
that.
why.
So I leave the house. In my hands, I have the following. The dog, obviously on the dog lead. So I have a dog lead. I have 4 poo bags, but I say poo bags. What I mean is Tesco carrier bags because I'd run out of poo bags.
Oh, no.
So I had lead, poo bags, keys, coffee. Okay,
No
the 4
phone?
things. Didn't take my phone.
Okay.
So I thought, I'm only popping up grass, I don't need it.
Yeah.
Walked up, dog's doing a wee, then she does the poo. I pick the poo up with the carrier bag, pop it in the poo bin. I start walking home with, in my hand, a dog lead, 3 carrier bags,
Oh, no.
and a coffee.
Oh,
What's
your
missing?
Your keys. Don't tell me the keys went in the poo bin.
So I got to the front door
Stop.
and I thought, oh my God,
No.
where are my keys? Patted my back pockets. And I thought, holy shit. I have got, because the Tesco Carabao is quite big, I must have just scooped up the poo, whapped it in the bin and just dropped
keys
my
dropped
keys
in as well. Oh, no, mate, this is terrible.
So I can't get in. I haven't got my phone. So I am literally like,
Screwed.
great. So I walk, oh God. I walk back up to the poo bin to check if I could pull up the little handle and see.
Get your hand in there.
So I pulled it up halfway and I could kind of see that the carrier bag was there. There ain't no way I could put my hand in the top of a dog poo bin. So I thought I'll try and see if I can pull up the actual top of the bin.
Right.
So pulled up the bin. It kind of half went. I thought I'm going to have to yank this.
Oh, God.
So I yanked the top of the poo bin up.
Oh, God, I'm feeling ill
And
already.
I literally was just like, oh, you know, and you're just like, oh, I'm going to have
Oh
to
my
put my
God.
hand in this poo bin.
Was it full? Was it full? Full of doggy
Just
bags?
full.
Oh,
And I
God.
just thought, I can't believe I'm doing this. What are people going to think driving past? I'm rustling through a poo bin. Rustling.
Oh,
So
my
I
God.
pick it up, the Tesco carrier bag. I look, there are no gloves, nothing, just bare hands. Bare hands. Pick it up. I open it up to look inside. No keys.
Oh, no, stop.
So I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to have to
Rifle
pick
through
my
the
way.
poo.
I rifled.
Stop.
I rifled.
But haven't people put poos in without bags?
No, thank God. No,
Because
that's disgusting.
Yeah.
Who does that?
But someone who's forgotten a bag might have like a napkin or something and pick it up and just
Yeah,
plop a
to be
poo in,
fair, I've
you
done
know?
that before. No, thankfully.
Oof,
Well, I say
okay.
thankfully. It didn't actually make any difference. No keys.
So where the bloody hell were these keys?
They're in my front pocket.
Mate, no. Hang on. So let me get this straight.
They're in my front
This
pocket.
morning, you were rifling
They're in my
through
front
a
pocket.
dog poop bin
Yes.
for no reason
Yes.
at all.
No.
Oh, God.
I literally was like, I walked off and I just thought, is this the lowest point of my life ever?
You've sunk to a new low
Is
there.
this the lowest? I was
Yeah.
searching through a dog poo bag for my
Yeah.
bin, for my keys.
Yeah. Did you not think to check your pockets
I
first?
just tapped the bag.
Oh, God. Have you washed your hands now?
I've washed my hands.
Good. Okay, because we're sleeping in the same bed tonight, okay?
I mean, yeah. So there we go. If you think you're having a bad day, just
I
think
think
of
you've
me.
just topped it there, yeah. Oh, God. We need to go and drink more rosé, and we need to get in a hot tub, and then we need to watch the Kardashians here at Casa, don't we?
Yeah, we do. Tomorrow, we're at East Mids Airport doing a live podcast.
We are literally here, there, and everywhere.
We're going to see you when.
In fact, as well, we're going to be playing some quite funny possible pranks on people tomorrow, so we'll talk about that on the pod as well.
Listen, please join. We'd love you to come to our birthday party. If you want to join and become a little furrow, we would love for you to. All the details are on the link in the description to this podcast, or if you are on Instagram, head to our pages at Laura Summers Lifestyle, at Becky's UK, and there's a link there.
Guys, you won't regret it. You're going to get all the good stuff. You'll be part of the Feral family, and we can't wait to see you join.
Bye.